Hi everyone, this is Krista Stone, Scentsy Star Director with Team Wickless Rocks. I want to talk to you a little bit today about doing fairs. We're just starting the fair season, and I know a number of you have county fairs, festivals, and whatnot coming up. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about what I do. I've been doing fairs for the bulk of my 4 years with Scentsy, and before that I did fairs with my boutique and with my ex-husband's company. So let's talk about how you show your product. First of all, people shop with their eyes. So typically what I do if I'm at a longer event, I'll set up a baker's rack at the back of the booth, and I open up one of every single kind of warmer that I have. Boxes don't do justice to the warmers, so they need to see them to buy them. If it's a smaller show and I'm not going to bring my baker's rack, or I don't have enough product for a baker's rack, then on the back row of my table, I put box after box after box, and on top of the box, I put the warmers. And then in front of them, I put the other warmers just flat on the table and put my boxes underneath the table. I only put wax in probably 2, maybe 3 at most, and I always use sticky cinnamon bun because most people like cinnamon, and because that particular scent just throws really far. So people way across the other side of the room or the event or in the hall, they can smell you and they come looking, they follow their noses. So that's just what I use. So as far as displaying the bars, what I do is I bought 3 2-foot by 6-foot tall grid walls. I zip tie them together, and then on the front side kind of angled towards the aisle, I have my Join for $99 banner. And then on the 2 back sides, with enough room so people can get at them, I have my bars, and I have about 100 hooks. I usually use about the 4-inch hook and put about 3 bars, 4 bars if I can fit them on. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I have no more of that scent, I take the clippy thing, the bar, the thing you hang it on, I take it down and hide it, and I move my bars around. So I always want it to look very full. Let's see, I don't bring buddies or scent circles or layers. For me, I want to sell warmers. I want people to fall in love with Scentsy. So I typically just bring plug-ins, mid-size, and full-size, and that's all I do. So to display the plug-ins, what I did was I went to Home Depot and I bought that really long, they're probably 4 feet long plug-in things. They're a long strippy thing, and I zip tie it to the edge of my triangular grid wall, and I plug it in, and I just put in 4 or 5 of the different plugins that I've got. Now let's talk about upselling, because this is really important to do at a fair, at just about anywhere. So let's say if someone come in the booth and they aren't really familiar with Scentsy, or maybe they are, they don't have one. They don't have a Scentsy, and the first thing they go for is that $20 item. What Scentsy discovered is that people who start their Scentsy journey with a plug-in rarely move into a full size or a mid-size. However, when they start with a mid or full size, they typically add a plug-in at some point. So we want to get people into the mid and fulls. So if someone comes along and says, gee, you know, I think I'll get that, I usually say, well, you know, it's $20 and it's great for a bathroom or a small mudroom. I wouldn't put it in your kitchen. I certainly wouldn't put it in a living room or a bedroom. I don't want to put it anywhere where the plug-in is low. But you know, for $5 more, you can get this mid-size system that will give you a much better scent experience. The lid has greater surface area, so you're going to get more scent in the air, and it's only $5 more. So that's typically what I do to upsell people into the mid-size. I don't sell a whole bunch of plugins because I upgrade just about everybody that comes into the booth. So it's rare that I don't. The other thing that I do, and I think is really important for you, I'm going to get this open. This page of your catalog, memorize it. But memorize not the prices, you have to remember that, but memorize the savings. So let's say I get someone come into the booth and they want a warmer and 3 bars. And I say, you know, I can upgrade that and you save $10, you know, with a plug-in. So this is an upgraded package and you save $10. And so let's say someone comes in with a warmer and 4 bars. I say, well, you know, we have these great systems and I can upgrade you and you can save $15 and you get 6 bars and 2 warmers. So it's a really great savings and I'd be happy to do that, you know, to upgrade you and give you that extra product. I'm happy to do that. And then if they say, well, no, you know, I say, okay, let me fill out, and I make these little forms on my computer that say upgrade slip. And I write on there the date and what they bought, and I sign it. And I give it to them and I say, you can use this anytime today. If while you're at the fair you decide, I really would like to do that, come on back and I'm happy to honor the upgrade for you. So again, that's a way of upselling, and don't feel worried about upselling. When you go to McDonald's and you're in the drive-thru and the guy says, you say, oh, I want a hamburger and a soda. And they say, well, would you like to supersize that? And you say, no, 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 that's okay. Do you think the McDonald's employee feels bad? No. So when you try to upgrade or supersize someone's Scentsy purchase, if they say no, okay, no big deal. The key is to offer it to them. Let's see, some other things. Make sure you go with at least 20. If you're doing a week-long show, I like to go with about 100. But if you're doing a couple-day show, go with at least 20 to 50 new recruitment packages. And there's another video I did. You can find it on our YouTube about how to make the new consultant opportunity kits. Pretty much I just put a catalog. Let's see, I've got my card. I make these cool little, there it is. I make these cool little refrigerator magnets. I take and I put my label on top, and then on the back I use E6000 and I get these little magnets so they can put it on the refrigerator, and you know, they open it up. Ooh, I remember her. So I put that in, and a card, and then I've got a little thing. It's an 8.5 by 11 thing that you fold in half, and inside are the top 10 reasons to join Scentsy, and on the back side is my Scentsy story. So make sure you've got lots of those, and be sure and ask everyone. Offer the opportunity. You know, Scentsy has been a huge blessing in my life, and it's changed my life radically. And sometimes you know, I think, oh, I shouldn't ask that person if they, you know, like to know about Scentsy. But then I remember that by not doing that, by not sharing, I'm being very selfish. It's my job, I think, to share the blessing. And so by not sharing, I feel like I'm being very selfish. So don't be fearful. You know, if people say no, they say no. But it's been such a huge blessing in all of our lives that just do it, just offer. Let's see some other things. Don't bring your testers. If you don't have the bar there, they're not going to order it. People are cash and carry. So don't bother with them. Make sure that you have your catalogs. Actually, I don't use catalogs. It shows I use the showcase brochure, the fundraising brochure. You get 25 of them for $7. That goes a lot further than a full-size catalog. I just use full-size catalogs for parties. Let's see, is there anything else? Most of all, have fun. You know, this is supposed to be a fun way for you to meet lots of people, get names and addresses, make sure you get everybody's email address, so that you can call later or write later and say, thank you very much for stopping by the booth, and I'd love to host a party for you. So I'd love to give you a girls' night out event. How about that? So that is all I can think of right now. If you have any questions about doing fairs, go ahead and write them on this thread. Just write them underneath here, and I'll try and answer them as best I can. If there's a bunch of them, I'll make another video for you. Also, on another note, remember that our team's goal is 45 parties amongst us all for the month. So only 1 or 2 of you have sent me an email or posted on the thread the dates of your parties. Go ahead and post them on there so that we can, as a group, get to that 45 party mark. So that's all I have for you. Have a great summer selling season. I'm sure we'll talk again soon. All right, bye.